What is lamentable about the situation is that we spend so much of our lives worrying and trying to prevent the bad from happening in our lives that we forget to enjoy the good. What a waste of a life. Thankfully, it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to walk around with a dark cloud over our heads. The truth is, nowhere has it been proven that a rich, joyous, abundant life cannot exist in the presence of uncertainty. This is an essential concept for you to take in. There have been many before us, and many with us today, who have proven that life can be wonderful despite the uncertainty. In fact, there are those who have proven that life can be wonderful because of the uncertainty. Yes, because of the uncertainty. The question is, what do we need to do to reach this wonderful state of being in this world? As I pondered this question over and over again prior to and during the writing of this book, I came up with many answers to help you learn how to make life grand despite, better yet because, of the uncertainty. But before you delve into all the ideas I provide within these pages, you need to embrace 3 important realities. Without an understanding and acceptance of these 3 realities, it is very difficult, if not impossible, to make yourself comfortable with all the uncertainty in the world today. Once you embrace these 3 realities, you will be on a stronger footing to begin to embrace the grand adventure of it all. And it truly is a grand adventure. I suggest you listen to these 3 realities a number of times. In the beginning, you may not like all of what you hear, but ultimately you will be able to see the definite advantages that can come from embracing all the uncertainty in your life. Reality 1. The only certainty is that life is uncertain. Susan, I already know that. Of course you already know that. But on a very deep level of your being, you don't truly believe it, nor do you want to believe it. When you picked up this audiobook, the likelihood was that you would have preferred its title to be Erasing Uncertainty instead of Embracing Uncertainty. On a very deep level of your being, you want guarantees. Isn't that true? You want a promise that life will give you a happy marriage, lots of money, vigorous health, well-behaved, happy children, a world without conflict, or whatever applies to you. If you truly believed that life is uncertain, you wouldn't be looking for any guarantees. You would be looking for something else. And I will keep you in suspense for a little while before I tell you exactly what that something else is. Again, and I can't repeat it often enough, the reality is that there never is a way to erase the uncertainty in any area of our lives. Name it, and it is uncertain. We could cry, scream, and be angry about this, but nothing is going to change the fact that even if we do our very best, we cannot predict or control even the next second of our lives, let alone how our children turn out, how our relationships will turn out, how we are treated at work, how long we will live, and on and on and on. There's nothing that's certain. Of that, you can be certain. I can hear many of you saying, "How depressing! You mean I really can't control my world? I really can't create the guarantee, the safety, the comfort I am seeking? I really can't become strong enough to control my own destiny?" My answer is no. You cannot gain the kind of control you are seeking. Oh, yes, I can, Susan. I can get insurance. I can raise my kids a certain way. I can eat the right food. Denial, denial, denial. Of course, you can do all of the above, and I am not against your taking such action. In fact, I encourage it.